Hey y'all, it's Melissa. Welcome to Messy Missy Creates. I'm working in my journal today. I haven't been in it in a few days, so though I was fairly current, which in my world means, you know, less than a week behind. Now I am right at a week behind, I do believe. So let me see if we can get a couple days done. I was busy planning and making tags and doing a few other things. So, and I was having fun doing that, so why not, right? So, this is still, I'm still journaling prompt week from Lydia at February and June. And I was asked where I find these prompts. She has them listed on her Instagram. If you go into her, I screenshot them. You know, she posts the pictures right onto Instagram. And then you do have the option to go into the link, her bio, and there's a link and you can get the PDF if you need a PDF of it. But I just screenshot them and print them as a photo in my print to size app. So anyway, looking through my stuff I printed out. And this is I'm working on the 7th. This was the day that my niece came over and we organized. My husband had put up shelves on that Sunday. And this was the day that my niece came over and we organized those shelves. She helped me put, you know, she got up on the ladder and helped me put all the stuff up there. Well, she did it for me. It wasn't a help me thing. But anyway, you get what I'm saying. So, anyway, I'll show you a picture of them in just a moment. I think I just cut off part of the picture, though. Well, it doesn't matter. It was just white space. So, anyway, I'll show you a close-up of this in just a second, as soon as I get it cut. Okay, so I think I already showed you the picture of the actual shelves. And this is where I have an L-shaped desk right here. So this is like the corner of my L-shaped desk. So this is right above my desk to my left a little bit. And this is a high shelf at 6 feet long. And then there's three 3-foot shelves. So these little boxes, these little boxes have things like embellishments and brads and buttons and what else does it have in it? Bling. There's one that's for embossing, stickles, and something else. I can't read it, but anyway, that type of little stuff that I don't use all the time. But anyway, this one has some like little handheld hole punches and these little vintage sewing boxes. I think that one has some old ribbon in it, but I need to get those back down and actually store stuff in them. And then these are some of my journals, and then just some incidental, and then we sprinkled in some of my little small Pooh. I love Winnie the Pooh, or I used to. I still do. I don't collect it anymore because I had to start shedding some of it. But anyway, then this is a little crate with some big paper punches in it. And then this is just some random decor stuff. But anyway, so far it's pretty functional. There's nothing in these boxes yet. This is my spray distress inks, or my mica sprays. I don't know if you can see that. But anyway, I need to utilize these boxes and these boxes. So now the trick is I've got to get back up there to get them down. And I don't do so well on a ladder, but I'm getting there, though. I am getting there. So I have several things for this day. I don't know where I'm putting that number because it's not going to show up very well on that section right there. So I've got these two pictures. The prompt for Tuesday is what felt like a win today. Well, obviously getting the shelves and things up, that was a big win. So, oh, here's a close-up of the long shelf. I've got like twine in this. These are those big mason jar with they're like canisters, and they have like a sealed lid. This one, I had a bag of beads that I got in North Carolina when I went up to see my daughter. And we poured them into this smaller one, and it fit perfectly. And it's so colorful, and it looks so cute. And then I've added another little mason jar with old buttons in it. Actually, they're not old buttons, but it doesn't matter. They're buttons. So anyway, so there's that. Trying to get everything in one place, like all of my stuff, and then I was incorporating stuff from my sister's house. She gave me a bunch of stuff, or I bought some stuff from her, whichever the case may be. Anyway, this was, I just threw this in here. This was an ink divider, an ink organizer that I put together this day too. I haven't loaded all my inks on it. I'm not sure where I want it, and I got it off Temu, and it's very flimsy. So I got 2 of them so I could stack them. I think they can be hung on the wall, and I just haven't decided what's going in this blank space. I had a large, like 4-foot dry erase magnetic board that I was going to put there, kind of like do a vision board on it, but I haven't gotten that board back. I lent it to a friend. I haven't gotten it back yet. So I don't know if it's still going to fit there, but if not, I may hang my little ink cube thing there. But anyway, I put the instructions in there. And then, let's see. I don't think that's going to all fit on that day. This may end up being a tip out or a tip in and some journaling space on there. My husband went to a fishing meeting, and they meet at Sonny's Barbecue. So, he brings me home dinner from there when he goes. And so anyway, that's that. I'm trying to think if there's any other pictures that I have. I need a magazine image because Allison's prompt for the Item of the Month challenge for this month is magazine images. And I had this one cut out for another day, and I said I wanted to use it on this day. And so I probably will use that. There is another one I could use if I needed a bigger one. I could use this. Yeah, don't we all wish that our craft room looked like that? This is one of those, I can't remember what they're called. Magic boxes, or it folds up into like a cabinet. I don't know. I don't have one. I don't think it would contain all, no, there's no I think. It would not contain all of my craft supplies. I mean, that's cute, and it's, I guess it works well for some people, but it would not contain all of mine. Also on this day, I pulled this chocolate because I was craving chocolate, my niece was craving chocolate, and then my sister came over, and she said something. I'm like, there is no chocolate in this house, and she's like, what? So if I have an extra space, I'll put that on there. But I think this is going to fulfill the magazine image, and that was the bulk of what we did that day, was organize the shelves. So I'm thinking these are going to have to go over here. Well, I can't seem to pick it up. And then this may have to go here, or not at all. It doesn't have to go anywhere. I could overlap them like that because that's just space. I could do that. I could put this right here. I could put the prompt down here, or make like a little collage with it, because that was not only what we did all day, that was also my win for the day. So let me see how I'd want to use this. If I tip it in this way, I'd have the front and the back to write on. I'm trying to see if I'd want to do it this way so you could see what it was, and then I could write on the inside. I'm not sure which of those I like best, which of those options I like best. But I also thought about putting, if I tip it in here, I thought about putting my, man, I can't hold on to stuff today. Thought about putting my day and date on it. And then it would tip out open like this. And then I could write in that space right there. So that's kind of the way I'm leaning right now. This would go here or here maybe. And this, some kind of way, will go over here. And those little shoes are so, and the little kitty cat coming out of them are so cute. I hate to cover them up, but that's the point of using those for backgrounds. I forgot to put something on a previous page, but I don't want to turn the page just yet. Is there anything else? Oh, I made a video that day. You know, I don't know if I have it. This was the day that I made... Nope, that's a journal with me. This was the day I made those little journaling spots. Did I put it on a different day? I put it on... That was the wrong one for that day. That's all right. I'll put this one on today. And I ended up turning the page anyway, didn't I? I could put that here, but then that makes that upside down. So I think it's going to have to go over here. I mean, it doesn't have to, but I don't know if I need that little flap or not. I don't have to have it for that side. Okay, I did it again. Okay, let's glue some of this down and then we don't have that problem. I did not feel well yesterday. I'm still a little congested. But I was gonna do this video yesterday and I just couldn't make myself do it. It was a sit on the couch and watch YouTube kind of day. And I thought I kind of expected to get worse throughout the day, given how I felt. But I didn't. I actually started feeling, as far as how I feel, I'm still coughing and congested, but I don't feel as bad, if that makes sense. So that's a good thing. I'm grateful for that. All right, so let's, now that I have that glued in, I can maybe secure these or shore these up or whatever word you want to use. I lost my prompt. How'd you lose that already? Oh, it's right here. So I might put that like that. Like in the middle like that? Yeah, like that. Yeah, do that. Okay, stay. I had to refold all of these flaps over here, and so they're not happy because they're not, you know, they're not really where they want to be. Do I need any of this for background? No. It doesn't really add, or, you know, it doesn't really add to the page. Then, I mean, it's not big enough to mat one of these pictures or anything like that. So I will probably leave it. Let me at least get these two glued down. And then if it looks good matted like that, then, or matting that prompt, then I might do it. Did I glue that up far enough? Not really. I should have glued that up a little bit further, but that's all right. There's just going to be a little extra gap in between these pictures. I want to make sure to cover up that writing right there. Are we in frame here? I hope so. Now let me see. I don't know that that's going to look good matted. No. I mean, I could cut it down and make it work, but yeah, I mean, again, how hard are you going to try for something that, you know, doesn't necessarily want to be there, right? Okay, so if I put that there, you still see the cat. I am tempted to find some sort of little background piece and put here, like, not that one in particular, but something like that. Do I have some scrapbook pieces? Yeah, but I don't think I really want to do that. Washi, I have not done a washi change out for this month. I've pulled a few things. As a matter of fact, I'm going to use that right there. Or that. I think that one started to tear. No, I like this one because it pulls out that little bit of green in there. Or that aqua color. It's like a aqua color, kind of a teal. Yes, I didn't finish that page. I moved on before I finished. I didn't do that on purpose. I just kind of had a little bit of a brain bubble. Let's see. Let me try to center that a little bit. Okay. And right here. I need to trim that down a little bit. There we go. All right. So how is your journaling going? Are y'all doing well with your journals for January? Uh-oh. Why is all of my washi tearing these days? Guess what I did bring in here, though? I did bring in my... brought in my clear tape, all right. I'm going to add some clear tape to the inside of this because my washi tore. And I just want to make sure that I need to put that in a more convenient place. My washi tore, so I don't want to totally rely on it to keep that intact because I'm not going to fix that little corner right there. I don't think. Unless I can get this up easily enough. And piece it together. Which I might be able to do. We'll see. Stranger things have happened. But I don't have to worry about it being, you know, structurally sound. It just has to look good. Okay, that'll work. Ooh. Okay, it might look good, but it is definitely crooked and I can't undo it. I don't think, not easily. Okay, so I'm still thinking that there. I'm not liking it for some reason. I think I am... I mean, I don't dislike it, but it's like it's missing something, so that's why I'm stalling. And sometimes by the time you get all the other things added on, something will come to me. So, that's my grand plan. Tuesday, the 7th was a Tuesday, right? Before I... You know, I probably should have saved those instructions because I still have one more to put together, and I don't know that the second one came with instructions, but maybe I'll remember how to do it. I mean, I can read most of them, but I was going to put this down here. I'm thinking this one here and this one here. Maybe. Or... No, that one's going to be hidden. I think these need some kind of border around them or something like that. That's kind of what I'm thinking right at the moment. What do you think? Maybe like some Posca marker or something just to make them stand out a little bit against that background. Maybe that's what it's missing. I mean, it's kind of too late to add, you know, to mat those pictures, but I can certainly zhuzh them up with some marker. Okay, so now that we got most all of that glued on, I'm deliberately not gluing that on. So now that we got that glued on, and I could put that here and write about it here if I don't want to use that. Oh, I could put this chocolate if I'm just needing something else to put there, that would work too. I also could use one of my journaling spots. I don't really need them because I have, yeah, those are too big. I don't really need them because I have plenty of area to journal, but I could put, I have some winter ephemera. No, it didn't snow. It feels like a lie. I do think that that night was one of our colder nights. It just, if I don't use these now, I'm just not sure when I'm going to use them, if you know what I mean. Although next week is supposed to be even colder here. Yeah, so, okay, I'm not saying anything that I just have to have. I have this pack too. It may be the, oh, I know what I'm going to put on here. Actually, it'll go on the next day. I'm going to use that on the next day. What does the next day look like? Okay, we have plenty of room. I'm thinking about putting this chocolate. I'm just going to loosely cut it until I figure out if I want to use it or not. Okay. We really needed chocolate that day. We all did. And I did not have anything. And they're like, looking at me like, how do you not have chocolate in your house? You always have chocolate. Or something snacky or whatever. And I said, I'm trying to do better. And if I don't have it in the house, then I can't eat it, right? It makes me want it more. But if I don't have it, I can't eat it. So, ooh, thinking back, I still have it. I have a brownie mix that I could make. That sounds good. Making myself hungry over here. Okay, so if I didn't want to put that in the middle of that, then I could put this. Although, 7th. Okay. I have stuff for the 8th. I was just making sure I don't have anything else for the 7th. I have this little bit of paper. I could trim it and just add this little snippet. There is some pink in here. Would that look better? Like that? Maybe. Just to give it a little bit of color. I'd probably cut it right here. And then, I don't know what I'm going to put here. I kind of like that. Of course, I could put it all the way across. No. So then that covers up. I could do it here. That way you get more of the color. I think I like it the other way better. I don't know. Yeah, that's not bad. It brings it out a little bit, although I do plan on, and I would like to go ahead and do that. I'm thinking I'm going to do it with this blue. This is kind of an aqua blue. Scrap piece of paper. Yeah, that's the blue I want. So I'm going to outline these with this color. Because I think once we put that paper down, that would be hard to do. Okay, so let's get... I'm trying not to stick my hand in it. Because it's still wet. But we have this color in the background in that shoe. And we have that color in here and that washi that we used. Okay, I think that helps a little bit. I also could go back in with a black pen, and I want to wait till that's dry because I will inevitably stick my hand in it. And I could border the inside. I see Lydia do this, and it helps so much. And she just draws wonky lines, and it makes her picture stand out so much better. And I'm like, yeah, duh. Why didn't I think of that? And that's why we watch each other's videos, right? Because we get inspiration, or we watch other people craft, because there's always something to draw inspiration from, right? And yes, I am deliberately doing those wonky. Okay. That was a Faber-Castell Pitt pen, black medium point, by the way, if you cared. I have it in an extra small too, but it's just a good fine liner pen. Okay, now I may not even need to use, see, I don't even know if I need to use that pink now, because we're going to cover up. Yeah, I don't even think I need to use it. I think I will just do that. And then if I need to add a border around here, I can do that. What would I do? I could add this to here. And then what? I don't know. Or I could take this bigger piece, oh, that fits, and add it here, and then do like a little, where do I have? I know I have one. Oh, don't fall out of your stool. I'm leaning. Where, oh, where? Oh, this isn't what I was looking for, but would that fit? That's too big. Too big. That would fit there for some journaling. Right there. I don't know. I didn't know. Let me get my grid paper, my scraps. I thought I had one out and handy, but apparently that was not the case. See, I could do that and then like trim this to here, and then you'd have that little bit of border. So if I cut that, let me cut this. No, I'm gonna make up your mind. Where are we cutting? Let me mark it with a pencil so that I know. I always think I'm gonna remember which line. Oh, I don't have my pencil in here. Yes, I do, right here. Okay, so I want that line right there. I was going to cut off that rounded corner, but I'm going to cut it lengthwise anyway, like this way, so that will cut off the corner. And I want to cut it right about here. So let's do it this way so I'm hit the right line. And I save all these little scraps because you never know when you're going to need a little piece just to add a little blurb. Okay, so that can go on there. I like that as a little journaling spot. So let's glue this down. It's hard to keep this book in frame if you haven't noticed, which I'm sure you have. But I do try to check it frequently. So if I inch out of frame, I apologize. I tend to run the left side out of frame more than the right side, I think. Trim that little bottom piece off right there. I've got to empty my trash can in here. Okay. So now that we've used that, do we want to use this? I still don't think it adds anything to the, it really doesn't add anything to the mix. Now I could add it here and then do another little journaling spot here. I might do that. Or I will save this for the next day because this you're not even going to be able to see. So this I'm going to put here, and I might cut another piece for in there. Okay, back over here. I made a big glue booger on my wax paper here. It will eventually dry, but the trick is not to get it on anything else in the meantime. Okay. Here we go. Okay, now let's just put that down. Do we like that? Actually, that's not bad. And then I could write, I would cut it here and then just write right there. I don't know. I think if I outline that, overlapping that, I would be fine. And maybe I'll do that in like a hot pink. I'm just gluing it down. If I haven't made up my mind yet, and it needs to be something that's out and handy. So I can put that right there. So let's find a pink. I think I have one right here. Instead of doing that in that teal blue again, I want to do the same thing in this pink. There we go. And because I printed these pictures out on regular copy paper, the ink doesn't, I mean, the marker soaks into it. It doesn't stand on top of it. Okay, now I definitely need that black line. I might do the smaller one though. Is that dry? Pretty much. Nope, the smaller one is not. Not cutting the mustard here. Is that gonna show up? Not really. Let me actually do it over the pink line. I might have to go back and add more to it, but I think it's okay for right now. It does have a little bit of pink in there, but I think it outlined it pretty good. So, and I could even outline that if I wanted to. That might look good. Well, we have markers. Let's use them. So, I would probably use this one because it's on top of that pink. Or should I use the pink? Or I could use both. I don't think I need both, but there we go. And if I wanted to keep it uniform, I could do the black line in the pink marker line. There we go. Alrighty. I like it. And then I can just journal over that, maybe. I don't know. I can always go back and add another piece. I don't know, something like that. Let's move on. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, because we got a lot to do. This was a shirt that I wore. I loved the fabric tag, and I don't have to have that one, but I do like that tag. I have 2 flips on this one, and I may actually need both of them. If not, I will defer this one to this page because we've already done that page, right? So this day we have, I hope we have time to do this day. Okay, so my great niece just had a baby. Y'all have been hearing me talk about it. And she, they were supposed to induce her on Tuesday. The 7th was her due date, original due date. Excuse me. And then they were going to induce her that day, but then they had an emergency come up, and so they put it off to the 8th. So they induced her at like midnight on the 8th or whatever. And so, and like this, I snapped a picture of this on the way in, more so to put it in her scrapbook that I want to make for her, not so much for my journal, but I had it, so I printed it out. If I use it, I use it. If not, I don't. And then I already had this one cut out. This one is, I accidentally printed it on cardstock, which kind of stinks. I hate to waste a piece of cardstock. I forgot that I still had it in my printer. But I may use it as a tab. So that might work. Okay, she let me snap a picture. This was after the epidural. She's smiling and sleeping and happy. She's a sweetheart. And she's a cutie patootie. Oh, and the baby is so cute. Oh my goodness. I knew she had to be cute because Mama and Daddy are just precious. But anyway, I went. Just need to cut this one thing out from here. On my way down to the hospital, I went and met my friend was coming into town, the one that lives like an hour away that I don't get to meet up very often. And so we met at Waffle House and had coffee and breakfast. And so I did that, and then it was right next door to the hospital, so I went by. Okay, so I'm not sure where I'm putting stuff yet. I was thinking I had more pictures for this day. Perhaps I don't. Oh, I know what I didn't put on this day. I just wrecked my page, as I always do. Oh, and I didn't end up using that chocolate on this day, did I? What a dingling. I don't have to. I crave chocolate periodically anyway, although I think it's fitting for that day. But I did not do this. I hurt my back while we were doing this that day. I mean, I have some back issues, like lower back pain and, well, mid back pain too, depending on what I'm doing. But I think all the bending over, all the whatever, I definitely irritated something. And on and off the floor and all the things. And so by the end of the day, you know, because we were sitting down on the floor organizing all those boxes. And by the end of the day, my back was just toast. And normally, it's been hurting again lately. And normally I can, you know, sit down, prop my feet up, sit, lay on the heating pad for a little bit, and it will ease up. And on this day, it still hasn't. It's a little bit better than it was, but it's not much. And this is a week later. So I may have to go, you know, get that checked out. My husband's like, maybe you need to go, you know, honestly, probably need to go to the chiropractor. That's not going to fit on that. Why was I thinking that would fit? I could cut it down. Yeah. Okay. So I have this. And I don't have to put that on every day, but do I have everything? Oh, the prompt for this day. Yeah, I knew I was missing something. Where did my prompts go? I lost my prompts. Do you see them? Oh, wait. Do you see them anywhere? Well, let's look in my basket. And I think I want that on that day because it was pretty chilly that day. Here's one. Oh, yeah, here they are. So the prompt for this day is, how many pieces of fruit did you eat today? Well, considering I was at The hospital. Oh, no, I worked the clinic. No. I did not go to Waffle House this day. I did that on the 9th. Okay. My bad. This day I worked the clinic. I need a volunteer thing. Here we go. I'll use this one. Look like a bigger one, but that will do. Y'all, I ordered some more planner stickers yesterday. Yes, I did. Happy Planner had a 30% off sale yesterday for National Sticker Day. And I didn't know it until late in the day. And I would have let you know it. I'm sorry I didn't, but I had already videoed and done, you know, my stuff. And then I wasn't feeling good. So I put an order about 10 o'clock last night. I'm going to go ahead and put that on that day. So how many pieces of fruit did you eat? Well, I don't know how many pieces. Okay, so I worked the clinic. Then I went to the hospital. That's right. I'm digging in my basket again. Okay. So the only thing that I know I ate was grapes, and I did not count them. Okay. 45 calories. Now that's for the grape juice. I was like, how is that per grape, or how does that work exactly? I was thinking I would cut this and mark it like right here. I don't want the whole thing. I don't need that. But I thought about cutting that out or just putting this over it. That's not really going to work now, is it? I'm thinking I will do this right here. Kind of make it a border. There we go. And that covers up that little writing right there. That was done in marker, not pencil. But the pencil didn't come up anyway. Okay, so I have that. Oh, excuse me. I have more room than I need. That I can tell already. So I can put that there. I can put this here. And I can put this. They usually do have some fruit at the clinic that we can have access to. I was going to put this on here because my husband had gotten me these socks from Hobby Lobby. They're white slouch socks. Do y'all remember those? Yeah. And I don't think I really care for that so much. It's kind of choppy. I'm trying to hide this harsh border. Well, that hides most of it. And then I can still put that there, although it's not really going to show up. Or I can put this. Anyway, I thought that I would put this on here. I don't want it to go over the page like that, but it certainly could stick up. Okay, I think I'm going to cut it right here. And I don't need that piece. And I would cut it again, maybe right there. Anyway, they were half off when the Christmas stuff was half off. And oh my goodness, they are so comfortable. It finally got cool enough for me to wear them. I can't wear socks, y'all. I like dyeing socks. But anyway, I got to wear them that night because it was finally cool enough. I was like, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Put that on there. And I can put this and the date right there. Nope. Anyway, do y'all remember wearing slouch socks? Yeah, I think I'm going to be able to make something like that work out. let's see what we're doing over here. And I did like that as a, I could put that there and then her picture here. I have more grapes. I could fill them in right there. Would anybody notice it? Would you notice that it's not all together? Or I could do that and just piece it together. How bad would that look? Not that horrible. In my mind, that was going to work out better, and maybe it would have been better if I'd have torn it, but I've already cut it. Okay, let's really get bold and daring here. I should have just torn it to begin with. I don't think that I can go back and tear that small of a piece. Oh, I am though, but I am. Almost. Okay, maybe one little flat spot won't make or break us. Let's see if I can tear this side. I don't like purple grapes or red grapes. Oh no, it's not working. I have a, oh shoot. I have a tear, oh that's awful. It's getting worse and not better. Okay, so, fiddlesticks, fiddlesticks, fiddlesticks. I wrecked my plan here. Anyway, okay, maybe that will, nope, I definitely want that up there. I was thinking that maybe it wouldn't look so bad if I didn't have such harsh edges, but that's pretty harsh. So, what do we think of this? What if I just put the one strip like that? And then that's going to stick out the top pretty good, but I'm okay with that. I could use this one down here like that if I really wanted to. You know, maybe I don't care that that's up there because I like this better down here. I could put my volunteer up there. I like that. That can do. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. All right, where's my 8 and my, oh, the Wednesday will cover it up. Yeah. Like that. And then I'll put the volunteer here. Okay, cool. We have a plan. Ooh, it's late. It's late. We're late. We're late for a very important date. Okay, I have now quoted 2 movies. Can you tell me which 2 I quoted? That'll do, donkey. That'll do. And then I know you all know the I'm late for a very important date. Yeah, can you name the 2 movies I just quoted? Okie dokie. So I need some bigger and badder glue. I think we're going to break out my art. Oh, I did get my pen though. My art glitter glue pen. I have not put it in my glue. I didn't mean to do that. I have not put it in my glue though. I got the new nozzle, but I forgot all about putting it in. Now I gotta find it. Great. Okay, that should stick. And then now I can put this on. So we have our magazine image. We have our prompt. We have our prompt satisfied. I did not list how many. It says how many, not what kind. But we'll say I ate that many. I don't know. Or this many. Usually a handful. Uh-oh. So, put that there. So are y'all still journaling daily? Those of you who have been, are you still doing daily? Did you do anything different for the new year as far as in your journal? I don't know that I like that straddling that. I almost think I like it better here. It doesn't cover up the goose's face. I mean, if we're going to leave part of the goose, I'd assume it'd be her face. And I say her, it looks like a girl. It's a girl goose. I don't know if there's a different word for a girl goose or a boy goose. I'm not up on my goose lingo. Okay. So all that tearing we did, and we ended up hiding that border anyway. But see, this side was already torn, so anyhow, okay. So I like this, I like that. I'm going to go ahead and put that down here too. Oops. Just to carry it over to this page. We might as well, we have it. And I think I'm going to put that here and this here. And then I'll put her picture here. I'm sure that she's loving me putting her picture on YouTube. We did not get pictures of baby for the first so many days. I'll tell you on the next day. Oh, I need this on here somewhere too. I wore that and it was rather chilly. And then I will have all this room to write. Let me see, what glue do I want? Let me stick to my Fabri-Tac here. Okay, I want about half of it. I'm gonna have to use it again in just a minute, so. And this. Anyway, the baby is, they took her, she had her right before midnight on the 8th, so almost the 9th. And she, they had to rush her to NICU at a different hospital. So she was in respiratory distress. And so that was a bit scary. We did not, you know, you never plan for that, right? Me and my squeaky chair. I have my little shirt tag thingy. I'm gonna try to get this in where y'all can see me do this. Okay, so this is, I used to make t-shirt, I didn't make the t-shirts, I designed the vinyl on them, or the, you know, designs on them. And so I used to take them to craft fairs and stuff like that. So I had one of these little shirt punches, and a little while back I figured out how to use them in my journal. So I think it's fun. And I hadn't had it in here until recently, because I wanted to use it several times. Anyway, it dangles. You can get longer ones or shorter ones, and it just dangles like that. It might annoy me. If it does, I'll glue them down, but for now they're attached, and I've been wanting to do that. So I think that is but that's all, folks. It was cold and windy. Actually, let me put, it was very chilly this day. I had a green snowflake somewhere right here. It was pretty chilly that day. I'm going to put that right there. And I've got that. I wore my new shirt that I got for Christmas. They induced her. She was in labor for a very long time. And I came home and it was very cold and windy. Okay. we got all the cold and windy part. I'm just going to see if a glue stick will... Oh, no. No. Nope, not happening. I would not normally use Fabri-Tac for this, but my art glitter glue, as I've already stated, is not happy with me. So I've got to... I'm actually replacing the nozzle. So, and I just didn't think to do that before this video. So... Don't hide your pretty eyes. There, that matches her sheets. Okay, anything else we need to do to this? No, I don't think so. Although my if you want me to, I can link one of those label makers in my Amazon affiliate links down below, and that's not going to show up on that blue. I like the look of that. And let me do it to this one. Driving all over the road, as my husband says. But that helps accentuate it. And then I have this as a tab, and then I can use this as journaling. I can just journal all on there. I don't even have to put anything down there. It's just white paper. Okay, yay, we did it. All right, so we have this paper. Oh, I know what one of y'all reminded me. Did I lose it already? That I forgot to put the boat on here, and I had it out and handy. I've already lost it. I lost my widow boat. And I just had it. I had it at the beginning of this video. I have not written. I really need to take the time and go back and write. I really like how that page turned out. There's my prompt. What felt like a win today. There's my magazine image. And my other stuff. And then here's some ephemera from the day. And then... my prompt, and I answered my prompt with magazine images, and I lost my little boat. So I guess we're still not putting the boat on this day. I will add it to this day, and I totally just missed it. I mean, totally missed it. I was gonna put it, I had it right here. Anyway, all right, well, y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. I appreciate you being here. And this was the day we went to Waffle House, so I'll do that. And I'll come back and we'll do a couple more pages and then get a little bit more caught up. And I hope you're enjoying these. And if you are, hit the thumbs up and all the things. Leave me a comment. I love to read your comments. I answer all of them as far as I know. If I missed one, I apologize. But I do try to take the time to answer all of your comments in some kind of due time. But anyway, I appreciate you being here, and y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.